Hey guys, Nina here, welcoming you to another reading from the Ladies of Horror Picture Prompt Monthly Challenge, hosted by Elaine Pascale on her channel, The Godmother of Horror. If you'd like to read along or read previously published pieces, please visit spreadingthewritersword.com or ladiesofhorror.com. In the meanwhile, enjoy the reading.
Red Rain at Dawning by Rie Sheridan Rose. One morning in early spring, the day dawned crimson. The sky was blood red and roiling with clouds. People moved to stare up at the changing sky. We whispered among ourselves, theorizing about the cause. The sun is falling. The weather god is angry. There must be a dust cloud coming from somewhere. Is there a fire? And then it began to rain. Instead of normal clear droplets of water, thick red drops began to fall upon our upturned faces, smelling of blood and decay. Those the drops touched screamed in agony, boils burgeoning upon their exposed skin. Everyone darted back into the shelters and huddled in the corners, listening to the rain pounding on the roofs and praying to the gods. When the susurration of the rain finally eased, we peeked cautiously outside the huts. The sky was no longer red. The clouds were gone, as was every living thing that had been outside. Every blade of grass, every tree, every animal in their paddocks, everything. We wandered about the town in a daze, looking for anything that might have survived. There was nothing. As I say, it was early spring. We had survived the winter in decent shape, but the coffers were depleted. Now the grains and fruits that had begun to sprout were gone. How would we be able to survive the year? We might be able to replant some of the crops, but there were few reserves, and we had to survive until harvest. The farmers began to replant before the end of the day. The fields were soggy, the soil red tinged, but we had no options. Even the children helped sow what little was left of the grain. By the end of the day, all were exhausted. We stumbled to our beds and slept like the dead. When we awoke, we were met with another astonishing sight. The grain had sprouted overnight, already standing 6 inches high, and the stalks were blood red.